clients, it's one of the things I point out to them. I'm like, hey man, just want to let you know I asked you a question and now you're fucking looking at me. And then because on my calls we do one of the things we do different. There's sometimes 99 guys on the call.
You're trying to teach social skills.
And a guy will sit there. One of the things I make all my guys do is we got to get proper lighting. You need to have your Zoom thing set up so like maybe you're going to do an interview and then you have to ask me questions while the camera's sitting still. You'd be shocked how hard it is for most guys to figure this out. When they go and they ask me these questions and then they just sit there and I give them a response and they just kind of look like this. And I'm like, bro, do you understand there's a give and take and you're just in your own mind. And you'll see this a lot of time with people who are autistic. They're just in their own mind. Yeah. They'll sit there and they'll start a conversation with you. They'll use a bunch of pronouns and they'll be 75% away through the conversation. And you're like, bro, what are you talking about?
Where
and they're referencing a thing that you made in a video 4 years ago that they think you remember because that's how their autistic brain works because they're so socially uncalibrated.
You'll fill in the blanks for them.
And one of the problems is a lot of these guys are very intelligent. So what they think is my massive intelligence will make up for the fact that I'm socially uncalibrated when they don't realize that to be cool in a place full of beautiful women in just a place where you're having fun with a group of people, in order to do that, you have to dumb it down. And when you tell them that they have to dumb it down, bro, they don't believe. They think, no, my intellect will make these women become attracted to me. And it's not the case. When you tell the story, you have to give context to the story. And it's so hard for some of these dudes to understand that concept.
I want to give an example.
That is some good wine, right?
Yeah.
It's vintage, actually. Fun fact.
Yeah?
So you said you go to UCLA?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cool. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you majoring in?
Communications.
See, that's ironic, because I feel like I've been having a really one-sided conversation the last 30 seconds.
Stop.
No, you've only said one word, like you haven't really added anything to the conversation at all.
Well, it kind of now just feels like you're patronizing me. I mean, why do we have to fill each quiet void with moments of talking? Why can't we just enjoy the silence, sit together, and think about what the universe has to offer us besides just this excellent wine? Why can't we just enjoy each other's company without filling the voids?
Yeah.
What's good, bruhs and ladies? My name is Jay Caps, and I'm here to ask questions. So, before I get started, before I ask the big question, my first question, I just want to give a shout out to the two YouTube channels that I got the clips from. The names and the link will be down below. You should check them out. Got some great content. And trust me when I say this, check out that Access Vegas podcast. It's got some really good content. If you can try to go all 3 hours, I really recommend it. The question. Yes, the question. And the question is, are pretty women unable to have educated conversation, or do pretty women consider stupid men more comfortable to be around? So I'm asking this question, and I chose these clips because I feel like the clips can help you guys dig in my mind a little bit and kind of understand where my question is coming from. Because in the first clip, the guy states that you have to dumb things down around beautiful women. And I get what he's saying, but the second clip, which I understand it's a joke, but from my experience, I've actually experienced situations like this where beautiful women want you to carry the whole conversation. If you're not talking about drinking and having fun and just like other things that come off as toxic in a way, they want you to carry the conversation. And from my experience, I feel like that sets up failure because eventually you're going to say something that she's not going to like, and you're going to come off as looking stupid unless you can read signs. I will even put up some proof to show that I interact with these type of girls, or those type of girls that you seen in the first clip. It's just the issue I have with those type of girls is trying to hold a conversation with them. So I'm just gonna slap this right here and just continue on, because I'm not trying to show off and say I'm a monster with women. That's not even the truth. Like I'm moderate at best, and that's, but at the same time, my experiences with girls has made me so cold that I don't care if she's a 10 or if she's a 1. I can talk to a girl like it's just another person. Because at this point, I just don't care about what they think. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me, and that's all that, that's how I'm rolling right now. But not every guy is like that. Then also, what I noticed from the first clip, he kept mentioning autism, and what's the excuse for dudes that don't have autism, that understand what's going on, what's the situation, what's going on? But anyway, I know better not to talk about anything that truly interests me, like computers and processors and things like that. Like now, if a girl if a girl asks me and she's interested in knowing about my love for comic books or things like that, cool. Like it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll talk to them about it, and if they don't know, they know. It is what it is, man. But I don't be like, oh, bro, yeah, Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that, da-da-da-da. Like I know that turns girls off, bro. Like you gotta fill them out before you do that, because hey, let's be honest, girls like that stuff too. But you got some girls that'll try to impress you. Like I had one situation where like I have this little I have this bag, right? And it has like the old classic 90s Spider-Man logo, the yellow like webby looking logo. And she's like, "Oh, you like Spider-Man?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, it's my favorite superhero." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and she was like, "Oh, I like Spider-Man too." And I was like, "Oh, for sure. Did you see the new movie with Tom Holland, and he brought back all the old Spider-Man and stuff?" And she's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay." So like, and this is where I'm saying about just having a conversation. It's just like sometimes girls, they bring this stuff up, bruh. And this is where I'm coming from. They'll bring this stuff up first, not knowing that you bring that stuff up to me, I'm finna get into detail with you because you're making me think that you like this stuff now. And then all of a sudden, I gotta talk about it and hit a brick wall because you don't know anything about the subject. So that's all I'm saying. You know, but like I said, man, I asked the question, you guys answer it. I'll listen. I'll, man, I just, I like to learn. I like to be, if it seems like I'm being nosy, then hey, it is what it is, man. But leave a comment below. Until next time, peace.